Hey guys, ladies, how's everybody doing this evening? Coming into the evening time now. Sun's starting to set, and yes, it's upon us. Evening is upon us. Guys, I have a lot to talk about on this one, and I was gonna wait till tomorrow to do the video, but it's been burning me. It's been burning my insides, literally. I have to sometimes, I'm not saying for myself, it just seems like most people, if you're in something for a certain amount of time, you begin to get things. You get it, no matter what it may be. If you're doing it long enough, you understand it, you get it, you just, the bottom line is you comprehend it. You know what's going on with that, no matter what the thing is. And if you do not get it in a certain amount of time, I do believe that it's time to move on to something else in your life, because maybe that's not for you. If you can't get it in a certain amount of time, like if you're doing construction for 10 years plus and you still don't know how to put a door in, then maybe you should think about doing something else. And that's my point that I'm trying to make right now, and that is going to be, years ago, I purchased this Kubey Eris, okay, right there. Let's zoom in. Let's focus on the name Kubey. Back then, not too many people knew about Kubey. It was a very, very new company. It was a very, very new company. And a few people started buying their product, Kubey, and a few people reviewed and bought this piece. Now, when this piece came out, I said, this has got to be the best thing since sliced bread. Honestly. I picked it up, and when I got it and I held it and I played around with it, whatever we do, I said that this is the best budget knife that I have ever handled in my whole life. I don't care if I handled 1,000 budget knives, and I did probably handle about that many budget knives in my time. I stand firm, I stand tall, I stand proud. This is still the best budget knife that money can buy. The arena is huge in the budget category. There's a billion different budget knives out there, a billion of them. Companies don't know what to do to put their product out there, their knife out there. It's got ceramic bearings, it's got this, it's got that, all for 20 bucks, all for 50. They're competing so hard. It's unreal. Anyway, the bottom line is, I boasted about Kubey when they first came out, and I bought this knife. I'm telling you, go back and look if they're still up. I must have did 10 reviews on this knife alone. I did one like every day on it. I couldn't believe, I'm telling you, I thought it was that good. And again, I still think, right now, today, I think it is still equally just as good. This knife came out quite a few years ago. I don't know exactly when it came out, but it has been out. It's been out. And this knife still is the best knife that your budget money can buy in the budget arena. Now, Kubey was doing good things back then. They were doing it, and I said it, and nobody listened to me. Now, today comes around, and Kubey has upped their game. They upped it. Look at this blade. Now, this isn't just, excuse me, this isn't the only blade that Kubey has out. Kubey is crushing it. I said it. I keep saying it. Kubey is on the top of their game now. They were on the top of their game coming into this years ago with that piece there. Look at what they're doing here. Oh my God. I'm just giving you, this is the one I'm showing you because this is the one I liked. This is the one I like. There's so many Kubeys out there, and they're all so good. They're all so good. Look at this. Doesn't this remind you of the conic Arius? Don't it remind you of the conic Arius? Honest to God. The action. I have never felt action on a budget knife quite like this. Never. This is as smooth as you are possibly going to get. No matter what you do to a pocket knife, you can't achieve any smoother than this. It's like when you eat hot sauce or something hot, your mouth can only get so hot. That's all your mouth can only get so hot. I don't know if you are aware of that. This knife here, the action, I'm just speaking the action on it now. I'm not speaking of anything else. The action on it is as good as you can get on a budget knife and in a expensive knife. I don't care if that knife is expensive. You're not going to get action like this. Well, you can, maybe you will, but you're not going to find action any better than that. I mean, it's totally drop shutty. It's as smooth if you're feeling this and handling it. Now, a lot of guys talked about this one. They also do like this one as well. This is a fantastic piece. And Kubey just is, Kubey is killing it. I was on board with Kubey back then with this guy. I said it. I was telling everybody, go buy that knife for 50 bucks. It's a $50 knife. Go buy that knife for 50 bucks. Please, I was begging people. I thought, let's go here. I thought that I had it beat, and it's still close. This is a close running match here. This is the Civivi Riffle. Now, when I got this one in my hand, I thought this one was the smoothest knife that I had in my collection. Hands down. The Civivi Riffle is the smoothest knife out there, budget-wise, on the market. I don't know about no customs or none of that. I'm sure that they're smooth. I don't handle them, so I can't speak to them. This Civivi Riffle, in my opinion, and in my hands that I'm handling, is the smoothest knife that I have ever handled in my life. Till this came around. The Kubey Heiress. The Kubey Heiress. Guys, I'm telling you, this thing is just, I can't, I'm feeling them both, and this one is just, it is, I give it to this one. I was trying, because it was so much of a toss-up between these two as far as smoothness goes, I was having trouble determining what was smoother. But, just listen to, just watch this blade. And it's got a nice sound going back into the scales, like it's just like a little plunger. It sucks in like a little plunger. Listen to, oop, I was talking. It sucks in like a little plunger, guys. Well, oh, wait. It's like a little knock. It's like, I can't do it. My mouth is dry. Wait a minute. That's the way it sounds. Did you hear it? Guys, this thing is off the chart. 46 bucks I paid for this bugger. 46 Bina rubies. And if it's serious, Everybody goes nuts over that conic Arius. Whatever that thing is, that $800 knife. This looks just like it. I mean, it's very similar. So you can actually get your, I mean, if you're one of those conic Arius guys, now I don't love that blade by no means. I'm not in love with the way that blade looks, and the way people put that knife out, I don't see it like that. I don't think that it's all that. I really don't. I don't. I think that there's so many better knives out there, and people just go bonkers over this conic Arius. I hope I'm saying it right. But this one is very, very similar. And like I said, action-wise, I am so impressed. I mean, it's just so drop shut. I mean, I see what Lefty's talking about now, because this is the kind of stuff right here on how he likes his knives to drop. He can't expect anything more than this. He can't possibly say, if he got one of these, I don't even know if he did get one, he'd tear it down and try and make it smoother or put different bearings in it. There'd be no way. There's no, oh, he did. I think he did review this. I think he did. But you can, I'm telling you, you're not going to be able to do nothing more with making smooth wise. You're not. I mean, you're not going to be able to make this smoother. I put a drip of KPL in it. That's all I did. You don't need to do nothing else. I mean, it's as drop shut as you're going to get. Kubey is kicking butt, man. They're doing it. They did it. I said that they were on something back then. I said it. And, you know, I think that I am on the path. I'm right. Because Kubey, when this piece came out back then, and still today, I still pick it up and I find I'm just amazed with it still. Just amazed with it still. You got that, look at that milled, that's a titanium clip there. That's a real titanium clip. This is real carbon fiber, not an overlay. Spyderco can't even do that on $200 knives, guys. They put an overlay G10 laminate on the bottom, and they put a thin piece, they put a thin layer of carbon fiber on the top. That's not carbon fiber, ladies and gentlemen. That shiny stuff. That's in sheets. That doesn't make carbon fiber. That's fake carbon fiber. This is real. They give you 2 real slabs of carbon fiber. And I must say, it is done to the highest quality. No voids, no nothing in that carbon fiber. This is an impressive piece of cutlery. This is still the number 1 budget piece, in my opinion, till today. And it's going to be hard to beat this one. Now, I'm not talking about action. They improved. I mean, this one is just crazy. You know what I mean? Which one do I like better? This one. I just like the looks of this one better. You know what I mean? They're both fantastic. You know? Look what Kubey's doing here. You know? And I said it from the minute I saw this knife here. I said that Kubey was on the good things. I said it. Some of you probably remember. Some of you, I wish I could pull up videos, man. But just a fantastic piece. That's all I could say. This one, I mean, it's so smooth. It's so, I mean, I don't even bear it. Look at this thing. It's almost equally as smooth as this here. It got it by just a little bit. It's the 322, the Kubey. It's the Kubey KU 322. KU 322, guys. And I don't even think I'm going to be able to sleep tonight. I can't even stop playing with this thing. Like, I can't, like, I'm amazed. I'm amazed what you can get nowadays for $46. Now, I don't chase all these budget knives, guys. You know what budget knives I'm into? The only ones I will buy, is Kubey and Civivi. And now, lately, as of late, Sencut. It's even cheaper. But they are so good. They are so good. Sencut is, I like Sencut better than Civivi. It's cheaper, and you can't notice the difference in quality between the Civivis and the Sencut. You're not going to notice the difference in quality, and you're going to save money if you go with Sencut. And they look, just as good or better. Just as good or better than the Civivis. But this is all I'll collect, is these Civivis. I have a bunch of them in there. I don't run around and chase every darn budget knife out there. No way. No way. I get one or two collection of these budget knives because once you get into this budget arena type thing, you're just going to chase your tail every day. You'll be finding great $50 knives every morning you wake up. You're going to find the next greatest $50, knife out there that's going to have action like this. You know what I mean? But the detent is just dialed in on this one. I think Lefty said that it was a little lazy, I think. But if it don't take much to just get it out there. It gets out there, man. And the way they have this, flipper tab positioned, look at it. Man, it's just canted. Look how it's canted all the way forward like that. And your finger's just right there. Jared from Neves Knives talked about the way this knife is centered or in front of the pivot slightly. That's what making the action, the detent so good and everything. That's all, you know what I mean? I don't get that far in the knives, you know what I mean? But I don't know. I just listen to those other guys that are really into it. But it makes sense, it's over the pivot. And it's going to come out like a rocket. It's going to come out of there. Anyway, this video's getting long once again. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, please drop me that comment. Let me know what you think about this Kubey. This is the new Kubey. And I'm telling you guys, they're on the good things, man. Mark my words, I'll say it again. Kubey's just beginning again. Now they're starting to hit it hard again, man. They slowed up for a little while, but now they're back in force. You got this nice pivot there. Look at the pivot. I'm telling you, man, these are good blades. This was $46. $46. Look what you're getting. You're getting a $600 Koenig Aries, isn't it? Aries? Look at it. It looks just like it, guys. Nice jimping up here. Man, I like this fuller too. It's working. It actually makes that blade, without that fuller there, it wouldn't be half as good. It would not be half as attractive if that little line, just that little fuller groove, wasn't there. If that wasn't there, this knife would only be half as good. It would just be a big slice. You know what I mean? It just adds that little touch right there. That's all you need. That's all you need sometimes. Look at that. Look at this, will you? It's light. Phew. All right, guys. I'm going to let you go. Be good, be well, be safe. Let me know what you think of these pieces, these knives, all this other good stuff. Yeah, man. Talk it out with me. Let me know what's going on. I know a bunch of you guys already reviewed this one and you had good things to say about it. But man, oh man, this is a hard one to beat. You're not going to be able to, this one, like I said, you're going to wake up every morning and you're going to look at the next best, $50 budget blade. So, I don't know. That's up to you guys. Anyway, I'm going to stick with this one for a while. I'm going to stick with Kubey. For a while. Kubey's my go-to knife. and Civivi. But Kubey just might take it over. You know what I mean? I'm telling you. Guys, be good, be well, be safe. Take care. Have a fantastic night. Drop me that comment. And, yeah, talk to you guys soon. Be well, man.